scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a crafty date layout. So for this one, I actually made this layout about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but life got kind of crazy busy and I never posted it before I went on my big long trip. If you haven't heard, I went to visit family towards the beginning to middle of August, and I just got back a couple days ago, earlier this week, and yeah, it was kind of a long, crazy trip. So I'm back and I'm ready to start getting things posted again. So I apologize. Daisy posted her layout at the end of July, and my plan was to post it while I was on vacation, but I totally forgot to bring my laptop charger and my laptop died, so I wasn't able to work on any videos. I had this huge plan that I was going to work on all these videos and it didn't work, so yeah. I need to plan better. Okay, anyway, so Daisy and I decided to work with acrylic paints last month, and so I don't know what happened to my video where I actually used the acrylic paint, but you can see here on that black piece of paper what I do. Basically what I did was pick out a stencil and I put the acrylic paint through the stencil. Super duper simple and easy, and I really absolutely love how this turned out. Okay, so here I'm gonna fuss with these papers, and the reason I decided to glue it onto a white background was because that black paper wasn't big enough, but I really liked it. I liked the color, and I liked the pattern and everything. It was just perfect. I'm gonna pull out some photos of my boys from 2017, I believe, and it was the first day of school. At first I'm thinking I want to use these two photos, but when I set them down on the layout, the color in those photos wasn't working for me. So what I'm going to end up doing is pull out 3 4x6 photos. Here I'm going through a bunch of them, and I am going to pretty much take up the whole real estate with the photos. So the acrylic paint actually does get covered up quite a bit, but I'm okay with that. I really do absolutely love how this layout turns out. I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna like it. I found a old piece of paper from, I think it was Studio Calico, in my stash, and I'm going to decide to use it. It's just a bunch of numbers. Here you can see I'm going through all my papers that I have in my stash. Oh, it's from Illustrated Faith. I thought it was from Studio Calico, but I think it said Illustrated Faith. Yeah, there on the right hand side. So here I cut it down, and I really like the look of having the numbers hanging off the side of the photos, but with me having it just cut as a mat, it wasn't going to work. So what I'm going to end up doing is putting a couple inch pieces of the paper on the sides. So it's not a full complete mat all the way across, but that works just fine. So here you can see I'm just going to glue down this right side, and then I'm going to glue down the left side. And that bottom cluster of the acrylic paint, it's not going to show up very much at all on the layout, but I'm okay with that. Here you can see I'm messing with my ATG gun. So I lost the cover of part of the ATG gun, and it made me realize that the cover is very important to keep on there because it keeps the roll of tape in place so that it doesn't come off and like mess the roll up, because it's been messing up so much lately without that piece. So I'm kind of like kicking myself. I don't know what happened to it. It must have fallen in the garbage or something, but it's really annoying not having it. So I really love these photos. I think they're hilarious. So these are first day of school photos, right? I got a picture of all three boys standing in front of the door, but to the left you can kind of barely make out that our dogs are standing there watching like hawks and just watching over this whole process. And the boys noticed it, and so Brennan in that second photo is like holding his hand out pointing to the dogs, and I think in the third photo they're just kind of all staring at the dogs and just kind of laughing. I think that's, yeah, I think like Jonas is laughing and Tinny is just staring at the dogs. So they're just kind of funny photos. I'm running out of layouts to scrapbook with the photos that I have printed from 2017. I need to print off more photos from 2017 to finish up the year scrapbooking layouts, and then I can move on to just finishing up the Project Life pocket pages that I want to do for 2017. I'm so close to being finished. I have worked through all of my July and August photos that I want to scrapbook 12 by 12 layouts. So now I just need to start doing all of the Project Life stuff. So here you can see I'm just spending some time embellishing, and I'm going to start gluing everything down, and I think that is the end. Really, I don't really do too much more. I will make sure to post some photos after this so you can see the finished layout. Also, run on over to Daisy's channel. We're a couple weeks behind, like I said, but I will leave a link to her direct video so that you can find it easily and go see what she did with acrylic paint. It's really awesome. I love her take on this challenge. So make sure to go watch it. She's an awesome scrapbooker. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I hope that you have a great scrappy day. Bye.